show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. This mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, this is the official breakdown and prediction video for Terrance Crawford versus Amir on pay-per-view April 20th, 2019. And I really like this fight. I really do like this fight. And I like the card. The pay-per-view is only $70. And if you want to compare pay-per-view cards, this card from top to bottom is definitely better than the Spence Jr. Mikey Garcia card, because really outside of that main event, the rest of that card was garbage. Point blank. The rest of that card was garbage. Now, with this card, we have Shakur Stevenson. We have Teofimo Lopez. I think Felix Verdejo is on this card as well. So it's a nice lineup. Competitive fights outside of the main event. So if you got the coin, definitely go purchase this pay-per-view, support Bud Crawford, and support Amir Khan as well. Now, if this is your first time tuning into a G5 Jeff TV official breakdown and prediction video, I'm not shy about it. I'm not afraid to say it. When it comes down to breaking down a fight, breakdown and predictions, I'm the best in the business. Point blank, period. I'm the best in the business. You can check the track record, check the other breakdown and prediction videos on the channel, and I would say 8.5, 9 times out of 10, I'm spot on. I'm spot on, and I'm gonna prove it again today. Now, as crazy as this sounds, I think this is Amir Khan's first real world title shot at 147. Like, it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't think that, because Amir Khan spent so much time actually chasing Floyd Mayweather and chasing Manny Pacquiao. He ended up getting the Canelo Alvarez fight, and we never sat and actually thought about how much work he actually did in 147. Amir Khan did most of his work at 140. He did most of his work in 140, so for it to be this long for him to get a title shot at 147, it says a lot about Amir Khan and how his career has gone at 147. Now, what I like to do in my breakdown and prediction videos, get the strengths and weaknesses of both guys. Then I'll basically break down what I think both guys need to do to win the fight. Then I'll let you know what I think is going to happen in the fight. And then I'll give you the winner. So that's basically what I do on these breakdown and prediction videos. So to get started, I'm going to start off with Terrance Crawford. Whether you like Terrance Crawford or dislike him, he should be in your top 5 pound for pound. Point blank, period. If he's not in your top 5 pound for pound, there's a problem with your top 5 pound for pound. He's one of the best fighters in the world. The thing I like about Bud Crawford is he can do it all. He can do it all. There's not anything in the ring that he can't do. He can fight orthodox. He can fight southpaw. He can fight on the inside. He can fight dirty. He can fight rough if he wants. He can dominate the fight with a jab. He can move around the ring. He can counterpunch. He can pot shot. Good defensive skills. Good foot movement. Even though people have criticized Terrance Crawford's resume, he has fought a wide variety of fighters in terms of styles. Height, reach, styles, having to adjust during fights, Terrance Crawford has had a little bit of everything in his boxing resume so far outside of the huge name. And the thing about Terrance Crawford is he's not Floyd Mayweather, but he takes the same Floyd Mayweather approach in terms of pretty much once he studies his fighter and he feels like he has his fighter figured out, it's a wrap. Like, you can forget it. He's going to adjust. He's going to make you pay for every single mistake that you make. And that's what makes Terrance Crawford one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Now, in terms of this fight against Amir Khan, let's get it clear. Amir Khan would be the best victory on Terrance Crawford's resume. Be the best victory on his resume, hands down. And Amir Khan is the most accomplished guy that Terrance Crawford has fought in his career. And I want to give that respect to Amir Khan by saying that. It's going to be interesting to see how Terrance Crawford approaches this fight, because Terrance Crawford has a tendency to start slow. You cannot start slow against Amir Khan. Amir Khan is one of the best in the world at winning rounds. He's one of the best in the world at winning rounds. So it's going to be interesting to see how Terrance Crawford approaches this fight in terms of pace and what kind of style he wants to implement against Amir Khan. Now, Terrance Crawford, he's one of the few guys in boxing that you can probably count on one hand that's had a bad night inside of the ring. I mean, Terrance Crawford either has a good night or he has a great night. And not many boxers can say that, period. Not a lot of boxers can say that. When you having an off night, it don't matter what sport it is. If you having an off night, you just have to find a way to win. But Terrance Crawford, he rarely has an off night. And that's why he's such a big favorite in this fight against Amir Khan. Now, I think what Terrance Crawford needs to do is keep it simple. Jab. And I think he needs to fight out of the orthodox stance in this fight. I'm going to tell you why when I start talking about Amir Khan. But I think he needs to fight out of the traditional stance in this fight versus Amir Khan. Long jab, foot movement, and stay busy. Stay busy. Go in with the intentions of winning rounds. Because it's not easy to win rounds against Amir Khan. Like, you have to be busy against Amir Khan. You can't give up the first 3-4 rounds against Amir Khan, because it's going to get difficult going down the stretch if you give Amir Khan a 3-4 round cushion. You don't want that. Now, Terrance Crawford, he needs to add some body shots as well. Shots to the chest, dig to the body, and really try to walk Amir Khan down. Now, I'm not saying that in terms of Terrance Crawford is bigger than Amir Khan, but I mean in terms of his approach inside the ring. You can be a smaller guy and walk the bigger guy down. If your footwork is right and you're basically, cutting off the ring, that's a form of walking your guy down. And I think Terrance Crawford needs to do that in this fight. But I think the most important thing with Terrance Crawford, and this is the biggest attribute that he has, is Terrance Crawford almost wins every single exchange he gets in. Every big time exchange he gets in, he wins them. I mean, Terrance Crawford, when he fought Jose Benavidez, it was an exchange. Every time he got Benavidez in trouble, it was an exchange that he won. And it was a big exchange where Terrance Crawford won the exchange, and that's how he ended up stopping Jose Benavidez. And Benavidez didn't fight bad in that fight. He didn't fight bad at all. But those are the things that Terrance Crawford needs to do to get a victory versus Amir Khan. And he just need to go out and just be Bud. Just be Bud Crawford. Don't do anything outside of what you normally do. Just make sure that you execute what you normally do at a high level, because you are facing a high level opponent. Now, let's get to Amir Khan. And Amir Khan, we all love to talk about him. We all love to talk about his chin. Some of the highlight reel knockout losses that he's had in his career. The one thing that we can't deny in regards to Amir Khan is this man will get into the ring with anybody at any time. Except for Kell Brook, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. I'm not going there. Amir Khan, in terms of pure just physical talent, he's one of the most physically gifted fighters, period. Just in terms of just athletic ability, hand speed, foot movement, Amir Khan has a lot of the physical attributes that you would want in a fighter. But we all know Amir Khan's kryptonite, and that's two things. Number one, obviously the chin. And number two, Amir Khan loses focus inside of the ring. He loses focus inside of the ring, and when he loses focus, it always leads to him getting either knocked down or getting knocked out. It's because of a lack of focus and a lack of detail. Now, with him having Virgil Hunter back in his corner, I think that's a great thing for Amir Khan, because the main fight that I seen Virgil Hunter's influence was when Amir Khan fought Luis Collazo back in the day. And that's when Amir Khan and Virgil Hunter first linked up. And the thing with Virgil Hunter, he tries to get Amir Khan to throw 3-punch combinations, possibly 4, and get out. Don't sit there and admire your work. Don't get into exchanges. Virgil Hunter tells him all the time, throw your combination and then take a walk. Throw your combination, take a walk. Remain defensively responsible. Keep your back off of the ropes. People get caught up in how Virgil Hunter says things because he just has that common type voice. But what he actually tells Amir Khan is real simple, real basic. Don't get caught in the pocket. That's the main thing with Amir Khan. Do not get caught up in the pocket. As far as this fight with Terrance Crawford, Amir Khan, he has to throw his jab. He has to out-jab Terrance Crawford. That's number one. Number two, he has to throw combinations and get out of there. Cannot stay in the pocket with Terrance Crawford. Cannot get into exchanges with Terrance Crawford. Another thing that Amir Khan has to do not be afraid to move around the ring. Do not be afraid to move around the ring and make it into a technical fight. Amir Khan also, at some point at this fight, he's going to have to prove to himself that he can take Terrance Crawford's shot, because that's really what it's going to come down to. Can Amir Khan take Terrance Crawford's money shot? That's the question. That's the question with every single Amir Khan fight. You could say either Amir Khan's going to get knocked out, stopped, or he's going to win by decision. And it's all predicated off of, can he take his opponent's money shot? So to wrap this thing up, that's the question. Can Amir Khan keep his focus? Can Amir Khan actually outbox Terrance Crawford? And can Amir Khan not get caught in exchanges? I'm going to go with conventional thinking here. I think Amir Khan is going to do well in this fight. I would not be surprised if this fight is even or close to even. But I do think Amir Khan is going to get caught with the shot that he doesn't see. I think Amir Khan is going to lose focus at some point in this fight. And I do think that Amir Khan is going to get into an exchange and he's going to get hurt, and he's going to get hurt bad by Terrance Crawford. I do not think that Amir Khan is going to get knocked out or stopped in this fight. I do think Amir Khan is going to get knocked down once or twice in this fight, and I think that is what is going to cost him the fight. So my reasoning may be traditional thinking, but what I think the end result is going to be is not traditional thinking, because a lot of people think that Terrance Bud Crawford is going to knock out Amir Khan. And then there's a lot of people that think that Amir Khan would win a decision against Terrance Crawford if Terrance Crawford doesn't knock out Amir Khan. I think the opposite. I think Terrance Bud Crawford beats Amir Khan by unanimous decision. I think Terrance Bud Crawford gets at least one knockdown in this fight, possibly two. But outside of the knockdowns, in terms of rounds, I think it could be an even fight. But I think Amir Khan's chin is going to fail him again. I think his lack of focus is going to fail him again. And the main thing is Amir Khan needs to fight a perfect fight to beat Terrance Crawford. Terrance Crawford can make a few mistakes against Amir Khan and still bounce back. That's the difference between the two fighters. Terrance Crawford, unanimous decision in a very exciting fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.